Just 2 years ago, right in front of me, we dreamt up a 500 for the future. Well, the future really is today. I mean, the first production car will officially come off the line this morning. So, guess what? We'll try it out together. Look, for me, this will be the very first test drive in a production car. And it's a beautiful emotion because the vision will come to life, finally. So I want you to ride shotgun. Now let's face it, we generally don't do that. I don't know of a car maker who let the camera roll on their first test drive. And you know why? Because it's pretty stressful. This is no rehearsal, it's a premiere. This is a moment of truth. So, why would I ever do this? Look, it's because here, in Italy, 500 belongs to every Italian. It is part of the national culture. It's an icon, a symbol of pride, optimism, and freedom. And also of a new normal after tough times. That's the way it was in 1957, and that's what it is today. So, of course, for this one, we started working way before the health emergency came along. But it turns out that what we've got is, I think, pretty relevant for today. A protective bubble, beautiful, optimistic, sustainable, and human-centric. Urban mobility is about to change gear. Or should I say, urban mobility is about to change gear again, because back in 1957, it already did. And like in 57, we will restart from here, from Turin, and from our historical plant of Mirafiori. Or should I say the new Mirafiori, really, because we completely revamped it to get it ready to build our new jewel. Well, some pretty powerful emotions going on this morning. So of course, I know this car like the back of my hand. I tried the various features along the way. We even presented it to Italy's president and prime minister, but today is different. Because those were pre-production cars, the dress rehearsal, if you like, but these are the live performance. Look at that. I love the details, love the dashboard, woven eco leather, the soft top with our monogram, and the seats with this incredible level of craftsmanship, and a few little hidden treats. Now, I don't know about you, but the first thing I do when I get in a car is make myself comfortable and arrange my things. And with no gear lever and a flat floor, there is so much more space for that. Or for me to empty my pockets into this lovely piece of Italian furniture. So, I could put my work phone here on the charging pad, and meanwhile, we could use my other phone to activate CarPlay. Actually, wireless CarPlay. The cables can stay home, and this is a big deal. So let's start the connection test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, both my phones have connected already. Less than 5 seconds, and no cables. So I've got all my phone's content up on the big screen. Actually, the content of both phones, because now I can switch from one to the other. Enough with the sales pitch, let's drive. Hold on, this is too tempting. Whoa! Fantastic feeling. Tons of torque. 0 to 50 in 3 seconds. And in silence. Actually, in music, you see, that sound you just heard is there to warn pedestrians. It's a legal requirement. But look, the engine of the 500 doesn't sound like all other electric cars. Electronic, buzzy, anonymous. It plays a melody. Have you ever seen the Fellini movies from the 60s? The soundtracks by Nino Rota, to me, are the sound of the Dolce Vita. Look, nothing has changed. But in fact, everything has changed. Take the headlights. In '57, they were below the hood. Then, in 2007, the eyes became bigger and lifted. So now, you have the best of both looks. The main lights down below the hood cut, with that great effect like an infinity mirror, while up here above the hood cut, you have these LEDs carved into the hood. A touch of '57 and of 2007. It's all new and all true to the roots. Now inside. The feel is minimalist, pure, simple lines. I know in a car like this you would expect the control room of a space shuttle, but instead all you have is a kind of a piano keyboard. So, how is this possible? It had to be as simple as a smartphone, just adapted to be used while driving. Now, you can totally personalize the screens. You decide what you need. And actually, not just you, but your partner, family, friends. I mean, each potential driver can create their own profile, up to 5 users. And then the 500 has natural language recognition. So what does this concretely mean? Well, it means that the car will finally understand my way of speaking instead of me being forced to learn how to talk to a robot. So let's give it a try. Hey Fiat, take me to via Nizza, the Lingotto.
Navigation started.
Wow, got it first time. This is really cool. Okay, I do have to place my hands on the wheel, for safety, but look, it stays in the center of the lane for me, keeps the right distance and the speed it shows. This is a game changer for anyone who is accustomed to city traffic. And it even reads the road signs, watches my blind spots, and it has a 360-degree view, 11 sensors, which can see the obstacles around me. Wow, it can really brake too. Look, Fiat 500 is and has always been an anti-stress magic pill. And we have no intention of changing that while going electric. So, first piece of good news, range 320 kilometers is pretty huge, but then in the city 320 becomes 458. You can go all week in the city with that. Now you're in a hurry, well, you can get a 50-kilometer range in just 5 minutes. Basically, you get a full day's drive in just a coffee break. Then I know we all miss the old normal. It's understandable. The familiar is reassuring. But if we really think about it, did the old ways really make for such a happy world? I mean, the first 500, the original, well, it had nothing really normal about it. It was all about creating a better future. And that's exactly the way it is with the new 500. Let me ask you, fast but silent. Is that normal? Electric and open air. Normal? 0 to 50 in 3 seconds and braking on its own is not normal. A key that looks like a little pebble, or an engine that plays the notes of a Dolce Vita. Normal? I think you see where I'm going. The new 500 is not about going back to the old normal. It is a conscious choice to look forward to where normal is full of optimism and of an infinite love for life.